Chapter 13 of the Me Addiction is called Breaking Free from the Kingdom of Me. We really challenge you in this chapter as we get ready to close out the book to realize that one of the issues in our life is we all build our little kingdoms. And we have ourselves that we want to put forward in the best light. We want to gather things for ourselves, and so we're building constantly this kingdom of me. And the problem with that, especially in relationships, is we bump up against other people who are building their own little kingdom, and so when those two kingdoms collide, you have a problem. And then when you start following Jesus, what you understand is he was pretty adamant about the kingdom of God. 60 times in Matthew, Mark, and Luke, he talks about the kingdom of God. And what he tells us is there's only one king in that kingdom. And so you and I are faced with this fact. If we're going to follow Jesus, someone has to step off a throne. Jesus isn't going to do that. So you and I will have a better life, a me-free life, when we enter into his kingdom. The good news of the kingdom is it's right at hand. It's this close to you. It's right there. And as you enter in that kingdom and follow that king and serve that king, your life will change. You'll leave me addiction behind and become more God addicted every day of your life.
Chapter 13, Breaking Free from the Kingdom of Me. So this chapter really talks about the idea that we build worlds, we build kingdoms, we build a life. And so what are we going to do with that life? Who's going to be in control of our destiny, of our ship, so to speak? We can either choose ourselves, and we've seen where that can lead to, or we can choose God. And really, Jesus gives us that same challenge when he poses the question, when he says, no one can serve two masters at the same time. And so that's what we want to explore a little bit in this book as we close it out. Who are we going to live for? Are we going to live for me, or am I going to live for God?
We all kind of want to create our own little kingdoms.
Yes.
There are some that even have what are called in the United States micro nations. A guy named Kevin Baugh, we tell his story, and he even calls his little place the Kingdom of Me. Have you ever seen that, Reg, and the people you work with, or
Absolutely.
maybe when you look in the mirror?
Yeah, I think that, and I'm hoping that this video clip really speaks to those that are watching as we're thinking about the book, but beyond the book.
Yeah.
When you look at the word kingdom, really the me addiction, the issue, the passion behind what we're talking about in this video clip and in the book is to break out of a kingdom of me, because it's a false kingdom. There are no hopes and there is no future in a kingdom of me.
That's true.
If it's focused on you, it's going to lead to destruction. And God is offering us opportunity, and offering you an opportunity, if you're watching this video right now, to come into the kingdom that's designed by his love and is guarded by his grace, and can break you free from a kingdom dedicated to yourself that will that limits your joy and limits your future. And we're just praying that as you pick up this book and as you look at the tools that we're trying to offer, that you'll break into something that not only leads you to a fullness of promise and purpose, but leads you to an opportunity to serve the world in ways you never thought were possible. Your life is designed and destined for great things as you break out of a me-addicted world and break into the world of God's love.